This might be one of the most incredible opportunities you'll hear all year. A scholarship that lets you study at the prestigious Oxford University, covers your tuition, your visa fee, your flight, and even gives you nearly £20,000 for living expenses. And guess what? You don't need to apply for admission until after you win the scholarship. Welcome back, my lovely friends, and thank you for always clicking that play button whenever I share a new video. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for dropping by. I love you. In this video, I'll show you how to apply for the 2025 Rhodes Scholarship, break down the eligibility criteria and the selection criteria. So come along with me. We are on the official website of the Rhodes Scholarship, so it's also known as the Rhodes Trust. This is for the 2026 section, which is open. Now I will put you through the scholarship and how to apply, the eligibility requirements, the selection criteria. So the Rhodes Scholarship, it is a life-changing postgraduate opportunity to join outstanding young people from around the world to study at the University of Oxford. So this is a scholarship that gives you access into studying in Oxford in the UK. Application for the Rhodes Scholarship 2026 are now open. So what is the Rhodes Scholarship? Let's look at this Rhodes Scholarship. What is it? The Rhodes Scholarship is a fully funded postgraduate award which enables talented young people from around the world to study full-time at the University of Oxford. The Rhodes Scholarship is merit-based with the purpose of developing public-spirited leaders and to promote international understanding and peace through an international community of scholars. Applying for the scholarship is a challenge, but it is an experience which has helped generations of young people to succeed. We encourage applications from talented students everywhere. Rhodes scholars come to the UK for 2 or more years and can apply to study most full-time postgraduate courses in almost any field offered by Oxford University. So this is a merit-based scholarship, but it is available to international students who meet the criteria. What does the Rhodes Scholarship cover? Let's look at what the scholarship covers. What are the benefits of the scholarship? The Rhodes Scholarship covers University of Oxford course fees as well as providing an annual stipend for the 2024-25 academic year. The stipend is £19,800 per annum. So that's the yearly you get paid this amount. It covers your full tuition. So £1,650 per month. So monthly you get £1,650, which sums up to £19,800 a year, from which scholars pay all living expenses. So this includes your living expenses, including accommodation. You do not need to worry about where to stay. Please note, this is not sufficient to cover partners or dependents. So if you're going with a dependent, it is not going to cover them. It's just for you only, right? Now, following selection for the scholarship, the Rhodes Trust will also cover fee required to apply to study at the University of Oxford, fees for student visa, right? Your student visa will be taken care of, and associated international health surcharge. You know about the health surcharge fee is quite expensive in the UK, but you do not need to worry about that because this scholarship will take care of that. It will cover all of it. So this health surcharge is which enables international students to access the UK's National Health Service. Yes, so the health surcharge fee, it's for you when you are in the UK and you are faced with health challenges. You can simply walk into the NHS hospitals and get taken care of, get treated, because you have paid for the NHS surcharge. But with this scholarship you do not need to. It is waived for you. You're going to have 2 economic class flights to and from the UK, so you would get a flight that would take you to the UK and an economy flight that will bring you back to the UK. So it's all going to be paid for. Now this is going to be for the beginning and end of studies in Oxford. On arrival in Oxford, scholars receive a settling in allowance. This is beautiful. So as soon as you arrive into Oxford, you will receive a settling in allowance, and scholars who transition a second course of study in Oxford will receive assistance to cover the fees for visa renewal and further application for the IHS. Now let's go towards the left and let's just explore all that this scholarship entails, the criteria, the eligibility, and all of that. The Rhodes Scholarship, the history, you can go through that, read that, but let's go through the selection criteria. Now the selection criteria, this is what is required of you and what the scholarship committee would take a look at in selecting you, right? These are the criteria they would use in making their selection. Like I said earlier, the Rhodes Scholarship is a merit-based scholarship, and there is no such thing as a type when considering who gets selected. In fact, the strength of the scholarship comes from its rigorous selection criteria and diversity. So this is a very competitive scholarship, right? You should take note of that. Now they are looking at literary and scholastic attainments, that's academic excellence, right? You are intellectually curious with a deep love of learning, right? And you should be consistently one of the top performers in your class. You thrive in academically challenging and rigorous courses. Now also you should use your talents in areas such as sport, music, debate, theater, and artistic pursuits, particularly where teamwork is involved. Go through all of that. You should have the truth, courage, devotion to duty, sympathy for and protection of the weak. So you should have empathy, kindliness, and unselfishness and fellowship. These are the criteria. Moral force of character and instinct to lead and to take an interest in one's fellow's being. So you should have all of this. Make sure you read all of that up. Okay. Now we will check the eligibility and how to apply. So let's go back to this place and click on that. So let's see your eligibility, but before then, make sure you go through the information section. This section provides you different countries. You can click on any of them that you are from, but if you're not from any of this country, click on the closest one to you so that you can attend this information section, which would help you with get equipped with enough information that you would require during the application process of the scholarship. It is imperative that you do so. Attend this information section, and also I advise that you take a look at the FAQ sections as well. I always advise that in my videos, as there are a lot of questions that will be answered and that would help you in your application process. So now let's go ahead to the eligibility and how to apply. So we'll click on check your eligibility. Let's see. Check your eligibility and apply. If you have read about the Rhodes Scholarship and think that it is for you, the next step is to find out if you are eligible to apply and which constituency you should apply to. Below, you can enter your country in the box and then click check your eligibility. If you have dual citizenship, that means if you have two citizenships, you're from two different countries, okay? Or you have lived in a number of countries, we would suggest that you choose the country you have the strongest connection to. For instance, the country of your citizenship or country you have lived in for the longest, right? So if you are, say, for example, I have my viewers in Pakistan, Ghana, Nigeria. So if you're from Ghana and Nigeria, if you have a closer association with Ghana or Nigeria, choose the one that you have a stronger connection with and use that. You can't use both countries. Okay. Now you can please start typing the name of your country or territory and it should appear in the list below. You can then click to select your country. If you cannot find your country, please type in and select order. So since I have a lot of my viewers in Ghana, this isn't in no particular order. I would click type in Ghana here. All right, it's come up. Ghana, check your eligibility. So Ghana is in West Africa. You can use the eligibility checker, right, to check your the scholarship. Step 1, your constituency is West Africa, all right? Your nationality or citizenship, are you a citizen of one of the following countries? Yes right, Ghana, we clicked on Ghana, so yes. So I'm just doing this to put you through. Okay, this is how you would go through it. Your education or residency: have you been resident in one or more of the countries listed above for at least 5 of the last 10 years? Yes. So you have lived there between 5 to 10 years. Then your age criteria. This is really important. Please take note. Do you meet either of the below criteria? Number 1, you must be aged 18 to 24 on the 1st of October 2025. So that is, you must have been born after 1st October 2000. You should have been born after 1st October 2000 and before 2nd October 2007. So you must be aged 18 to 25 in a nutshell on the 1st of October 2025. You should fall under this age grades, 18 to 25. You must have been born after 1st October 1999 and before 2nd October 2007. So if you do not fall under this age category, I'm sorry, that means you wouldn't go through. You must be under the age of 27. It's reiterated here, you must be under the age of 27 on the 1st of October 2025. So let's go yes. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna say yes. Step 5 of 6, your academic achievements. Will you have completed an undergraduate degree, normally a bachelor's degree, by the application deadline with an academic background and grade that is a first-class honors degree? You should have a first-class honors degree. Remember, this is merit-based or equivalent, which meets or exceeds the specific entry requirements of your chosen full-time course at the University of Oxford. So you can go click on here, it will take you to the list of courses. In the case of medicine, dentistry and pharmacy courses, the highest classification your university awards, e.g. a distinction, will be considered equivalent to a first-class honors degree. Candidates must also have achieved a distinction in at least 3 of the following subject areas. So if you are under this courses, the category medicine and surgery, pathology, pharmacology, gynecology and pediatrics, you should have a distinction. So candidates will have a greater chance of successful admission to Oxford if they have an honors degree, right? And so it's not reiterating what it said. From a university outside of your country, or if you have studied to master's level within your country, with the exception of those studying in Nigeria and Ghana, and for some countries, those studying medicine. So you should have taken an honors a year from a university outside of your country, or if you have studied to master's level within your country, but it's not, these countries are excluded: Nigeria, Ghana, and some other, a few countries. Candidates may wish to consider applying to the Rhodes Trust Sister Foundation. There is another one, the Mandela Rhodes Foundation, to pursue an honor year on a master's degree prior to making an application, but that's not applicable to us, I guess. So we go on yes. Step 6, the English language criteria. Do you have a sufficiently high standard of English to meet the University of Oxford's English language proficiency requirement or the higher level listed? So if you click on here, you would see what your proficiency requirements for English are. Then alternatively, if you meet the University of Oxford's requirement for an English language test waiver, you may request a waiver. So you can click on that. If you earned your first degree, your bachelor's degree in English, that if English was the language of instruction for your bachelor's degree, then you can request for a test waiver. So click on yes and go simply down here to click on continue. Now you can see the outcome. You meet the eligibility criteria for the Rhodes Scholarship for West Africa. Hooray! Okay, so because we said yes to all of that, right? But make sure you fill correctly based on your own preferences, right? Great news. Based on your answers in the eligibility checker, you are eligible to apply for the Rhodes Scholarship. Please use the Start Your Application button below to visit the page for your constituency. All right. So the constituency here is West Africa. Now it doesn't have to be Ghana or Nigeria. Choose your country, whatever country that is applicable to you, your home country. That's what you should choose. Please ensure that you read all of the information carefully before applying to ensure that you understand each of the requirements. You should do so because it is of paramount importance. So let's go ahead and find out more and apply. So it will bring you to the West Africa Rhodes Scholarship for West Africa in conjunction with the Oxford Moreland West African Graduate Scholarship. So this scholarship opened on the 2nd of June 2025 and it closes on the 28th of August 2025. But if you get to see this video as soon as possible, make sure you start working towards the application. Do not wait till August, so that you would be among the first people to submit your application. As the Rhodes scholarships are place-based, the eligibility criteria, application requirements, and selection process vary slightly depending on which constituencies in your country that you're applying for. To ensure that you have all the information you need to apply, please read the information for candidates. Make sure you read this, please. You should also check the conditions of tenure to ensure that your proposed cost of study is covered for the Rhodes Scholarship, and share the guidance for referees with your referees, because you would have a place where you have to provide referees. Courses covered by the Rhodes Scholarship, will click on that. Then if you have read all the information above and are ready to apply for the Rhodes Scholarship, you can use the below button to start the application process. That's this button below here. Make sure to check the opening and closing dates above, as the form won't be available outside of these dates. If you need any support with your application, please use the navigation bar to reach out to the FAQ page. The navigation bar was this one towards the left that I showed you, so you could go through the FAQ page, and that's why I always advise that you go through the frequently asked questions page, because it's got almost all the questions that will help you during the application process. So this is the Rhodes Scholarship application for 2026. This is the application page. You create an account, you enter your email, password, your name, and you register, and it will create an account for you and follow the process to apply, and it will send you probably information to your email address. Just follow the step-by-step process so that you can start your application. So basically that's how to navigate the Rhodes Scholarship application for the University of Oxford. If you found value in this video, don't stop here. Check out the next one that will be displayed on your screen shortly, about a $12,000 scholarship if you are studying in the UK, Ireland, Canada, and you can get this amount to fund your studies even though you have been admitted or not. Also make sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel for real-time scholarship updates. And if you are not yet a part of this wonderful family, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe by hitting on that notification bell so that you would always be the first person to get notified whenever I share new video. Follow me on Instagram for more scholarship opportunities, and TikTok for more daily tips and success stories. And if you get selected for this opportunity, please let me know. I absolutely love hearing your testimonies. That's what this channel is all about. Until next time, think big, think success.